carry the mop, just for the ops. Come to the foreigns, only hot tops. Come to the coop, only the drop. If I got the drop, I ain't doing no sermon, niggas ain't learning. The money I'm earning, these bitches I'm curving, bullets be burning. Cause my gun is German, got chicken like churches.
Back again with another reaction. This is my last reaction right here, and then I'm gonna start doing. I gotta go decorating. Yeah, y'all know what's up. You know what I mean? This one here is for Kobe. Kobe, I squeeze you in, my G. You know what I mean? Nothing but love, my nigga. You requested Lecrae's story. Let's get into it. You know what I mean? Let's go. Top of the morning too, my G. TOTM. It's early.
I spent my whole life just burdened for something.
That's right.
Hungering for something, thirsting after, chasing this thing that I couldn't put my finger on ultimately.
That's right. That's right. Talk to him.
I was abused by older people, some in the family, some outside of the family. So as I got older, I always talked back. I always got in fights. My whole world was surrounded by guns and drugs and gangs. I remember in front of all my friends, just telling them to watch this. And as a lady was driving down the street, I jumped in the middle of the street and pointed the gun right at her, just to see her panic and freak out. And it was just me seeking power. By 16, I was getting high on a daily basis and got involved with woman after woman after woman. And, you know, when you mix drugs, you mix alcohol, you mix youth, it's cause for an explosion. My mother was really concerned about me. I remember she just grabbed the Bible and said, I don't know what to do, but you just need to read this Bible. You know, I remember taking the pages of the Bible and just ripping them out and throwing them on the ground and saying, I don't care about your God. I don't care about this. This doesn't mean anything to me. I was in a really dark place. I was really lonely, really depressed.
Okay.
And a friend of mine reached out and invited me to a conference. And I'm thinking, why not? My mind was blown when I got there. I had never seen anything like it. I saw guys with bullet wounds and ex-gang members who loved Jesus. And I had never seen anything like that before. And so I was intrigued. I'll never forget the pastor. You know, he started talking about Jesus. And in talking about him in an intense way that I had never thought about before. I had never just imagined Jesus as a real person going through real things. I just kind of thought of him as this very off, distant person. But he brought it home to me, and he started talking about Jesus being beaten and being whipped for a crime he didn't commit.
That's right.
And the skin being ripped off his back, and him having to, in the midst of his pain, carry this cross up this mountain of a skull and being pinned to this cross. It was so vivid and visual to me. It was like I could see this happening to Jesus. And I remember him saying, like, how dare you tough guys call my Jesus a punk? You know, like, look at what he went through. And then the preacher said, do you not know you've been bought with a price? And it just came to a head. It was like,
price?
Wow. Jesus literally took all of this on his own back for me.
That's right.
You know, I remember bowing out, just head touching the ground and saying, I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry. But one step led to another, which led to another. And, you know, I was back drinking and sleeping around with women. And the conviction that I was now feeling was so strong. And I remember driving on the highway, just thinking to myself, God, you got to do something. Because if you don't do something, I might hurt myself or hurt somebody else. I don't know what's going to happen, but just don't kill me. I get cut off by a truck, and my truck just starts tipping until it flips over and starts rolling fast. The glass is coming in, the windshield cracks. I'm not wearing a seatbelt at all, so I'm kind of floating around the car. And I looked myself over. There was just a piece of glass stuck in my arm, and I pulled it out, and that was it.
He protected you.
I said, Lord, I need to get with you. I need you to change me. I need you to really make this real, and I need to stop running from you. I was genuinely trying to know him more and read my Bible and grow. And I really began to be a passionate Christ follower.
But you set me free. I gave you no reason to give me new seasons, to give me new life, new breathing. But you hung there bleeding. You died for my lies and my cheating, my lust and my greed. What is a man that you mind for?
I realized you don't earn righteousness, that none of us is righteous, not even one, and that our works are like filthy rags to God.
Mm-hmm. Our work is like filthy rags to God. Okay.
Christ came and he rescued me. I'm a terror.
Jesus lived the life I could not live and died the death I should have died. You know, that gets me every time, just to think.
I gotta hear that again. Say that again.
That gets me every time, just to think. Live the life I could not live.
I'm a terror.
Tell me again.
Jesus lived the life I could not live and died the death I should have died. You know, that gets me
That's
every
deep.
time, just to think, man,
That's deep.
I gained everything. I put my trust in him.
It's deep, my G. Lecrae. That was deep. All right, Kobe. All right. That was deep, man. I didn't even know homeboy been through all that. Man, the car accident, flipping over, just floating around in the car. And it flipped over numerous of times, and he only got a piece of glass caught on his arm. That's work of God. You know what I'm saying? And he changed his life around. He said he went to a convention with ex-gang members, people that used to put work in. You understand what I'm saying? And bullet holes all in them and stuff like that. And they preaching God. You know what I'm saying? So he went there and he was inspired by that. You see how one person could change somebody's life? You understand what I'm saying? So if you got knowledge and sense in your cantaloupe and you want to change your life over and you want to do things like that, man, you know what I mean? And you go that, you can inspire somebody else if you truly want to do it. It took Lecrae a while because as you can see, he said that he went and he read the Bible and he drifted back off and went to sleeping with more chicks and doing other things. And then he asked God to help him. But just don't kill him. Y'all get it, man. That was hard. All right, good story, Lecrae, man. I didn't know you been through that much, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But salute to you, homie, for changing your life around 360, my nigga. All right, number 11, respect, my G. Shit, all right, so this is my last video, y'all. All right, number 11, respect, man. 4 - 3, 1. I'm out of here, man. Thank you for your time, your likes, your patience, and you watching. You know, I appreciate it. Let's go. I'll see y'all in a little minute. Well, shit, not a little minute, but I'm going to see y'all. All right? All right, I'm gone. Yeah.
In the dark, nigga, all you hear is click clack. I'ma say it once, nigga, did you get that? If it came out your mouth, you can't switch that. Niggas think they the man, till I hop out that black van. My face in the flag, cause over that bag, a stomach shot to make him sit in the bag. Your body in a glad bag. I hop in the Uber and stab. I got a reason to brag, because I just thumped through the cash. No time for the crib stats. Niggas talk fast till I run down on their ass with it. He was talking and I just lit it. I keep it with me, I ain't gotta get it. Anybody did any